Welcome to another episode of the Creator Center Talk Show. And boy, it's been a long time since we've done this. We've been really, really busy, but we're going to explain why we've been really busy doing, we're not doing our video podcast shows, but we're back in track. And somebody here has allergies. So
cough on your own time.
Right. But I'm going to go around the table right now, and we're going to introduce this whole new team. The radio podcast, and also our Creative Center News, which will be starting to air again, hopefully next week. We're going to go around the table introducing ourselves, and we have Maria. How you doing, Maria?
Okay, Carmelo.
And then we have Edward.
Yo, what's up?
Next to Edward, we got Wyatt.
Hey, good to hear from all ya.
And next to Wyatt, we got Corey.
Hello, and welcome to Standing Up School. And you failed.
Next to Corey,
No, you didn't.
we got Los Dog Carlos.
Yo, what's up? That's my name, Carlos.
And
He's
then
a
next
woman.
to Carlos, we got Christian.
Greetings.
And next to Christian, we got Richard.
Hello.
So we got a jam-packed show today. We've got everybody here. And the cool thing is that everybody here was involved in a certain project that kind of kept us busy for the past month. And you guys all have microphones, so you guys can jump in and anything. But what did we work on this past month? I mean, there was something going on. I don't know.
Grease.
Was it grease? Something grease. Yeah.
We
something
got
grease, so.
greasy.
That's creepy,
So-
dude.
And we slid on the floor.
That's still creepy.
Greasy. Not that kind of greasy show. We had a grease show though with Danny Zuko and Sandy and all the T-Birds and Pink Ladies. It was an amazing show. But we actually have a couple of the T-Birds here, and I'm not gonna say Pink Ladies because we don't have any Pink Ladies here. But everybody here
dude, we
was
got Carlos.
involved in the show one way or another. So we're gonna go around the table and kind of talk about Grease a little bit, and just kind of
Okay, I
share
will.
how you were involved in the show. So I'll go with Maria. Maria can kind of share how she was involved with the show.
I played the Easter egg, a.k.a. Murdoch, the shop teacher, and it was hectic backstage.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what Easter egg is just a little something that kind of gets people to remember either the movies or the plays, because Murdoch actually wasn't in our version of the script, but we added in her character in there, just like the Flaming Dukes. We added in there their appearance, and there was another character we kind of added in there. Can't think right now, off the top of my head. Another Easter egg. Was there another character that we added in there that was not really part of the show, but we just put him in there?
If you count the pink hair as a character.
Yeah, okay, there you go. That's one. The pink hair, because even Frenchie's hair in the script, it wasn't dyed. So, but that's part of the play. That's what makes Grease, that pink hair. So
It was
we,
yellow in the show.
yeah, it was.
I mean, in the movie, it was yellow, not pink.
No.
But then it dyed. It dyed into pink because she messed it up going to beauty school. Remember that?
First she had pink hair, and then they changed it to yellow during the dance, hand dry.
Oh, they had to change it back, because that's why they called it beautiful blonde pineapple. Remember that? But yeah, so Maria played Murdoch in the play. Edward, can you tell the audience how you were involved in the play?
I was one of the T-Birds. I played Roger.
Yes, the show is butt in front of everyone.
Exactly. But people call me Rump, so that's the nickname of me.
You actually got a chance to kind of lip sync to that too and dance, and everybody was all impressed with that.
Yeah, I was. I've been practicing those dance moves for 3 months, and it took me a lot of practice to lip sync the song.
Yeah, and that was good. That's one of a lot of people's one of their favorite scenes is that, because how you were really getting into it, and even Michaela playing Jan was really into it. So you guys did a really good job in that. So pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it was pretty fun doing it.
Awesome. Now next to Edward, we have Wyatt. Wyatt, how are you involved in the play?
I was the background. Well, I was in the background of 3 different scenes. The first one was Summer Nights, yeah. The second one was Grease, and also I was in the final scene. I can't remember the name of the final scene.
So you played the one of the
together.
greasers. You played one of the greasers in Grease. So you had a couple scenes where you're just back there. Summer Nights, Grease Lightning, and We Go Together. You did a lot of dancing. How do you feel about doing so much dancing in the play?
It just made my head spin so much.
But it was fun though.
Yeah,
It was a good kind of
Yeah.
spin head fun thing, you know. So that was good. But no, you did really well too, doing the Summer Nights and the We Go Together. So, next to Wyatt, we have Corey. Corey, you had a little small part in that. Can you tell the audience what you?
Hello. I was Danny.
Danny Zuko.
Where you keep your Wheaties at, bro?
Hey, watch it.
So tell us about the character. Like, how did you feel about playing Danny Zuko?
It was definitely a dream come true. I've always wanted, ever since I've seen the movie, I've always wanted to play Danny. Because
And
I kind of connect to him a little bit.
the only sad thing you probably have to say about it is that you really didn't get a chance to sing the Stranded in the Drive-In one.
Oh.
You had to sing a different version, but you still sang it. You still had a solo in there
Yeah.
and had a chance to do that.
I like both songs equally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, played real cool.
So that was pretty cool. That I mean, you still had a solo in there. We didn't cut any of that stuff out. So
Yep.
yeah, opportunity
That was
that.
fun.
So next to Corey, we have Carlos. Carlos, can you tell us a little bit example of what you were involved in the play?
Well,
Go ahead, Carlos. Go ahead.
my name is Carlos because thank you for you guys having me and try to help the audience with all the chairs. And I was like a usher bodyguard. I mean usher.
He was a musher.
And I try to help people to get
To the seats.
to the seat and give the cards to others.
Yeah. So Carlos was there helping out as an usher, passing out programs to the audience, and that was a big help because, of course, we're also busy running around. We needed somebody to kind of help out in that area. So we appreciate Carlos helping out in that end. So next to Carlos, we have Christian. Christian was involved in the play. Christian, can you tell us a little bit what you were doing or what you did?
Thank you, Carmelo. By all means, I wasn't in part of the play at all, but I did help with making the scenery with one of the backstages, the Red School you may have seen on the right.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually drew, if you were at the show, the audience listening, if you were looking to the right side, we have like an area where it's a school, and there's some headshots, some 8x10 headshots of all the actors. Christian did the school. He actually took his time into drawing all that school, and turned out really well. Turned out really good, and that was kind of a key piece to the scenery area. We needed something that kind of resembles a little bit of a school instead of just having a bunch of 50 stuff all over the place. But yeah,
Indeed.
did really good, and even his name is on the program, so part of the scenery area. So yeah, Christian did really good on that.
Thank you.
And next to Christian, we got Richard. Richard, how were you involved in the play?
Richard Pryor.
Yeah. I was I guess I was an Easter egg. I made the appearance.
Yeah,
He was
so
the Flaming Dukes, you know.
Richard was played the
I
Flaming
was
Duke.
fine.
Even though in the play they talked about the Flaming Dukes, but there was no appearance of the Flaming Dukes. So that was kind of weird to have them like T-Birds talking about it, but Flaming Dukes were actually not showing up in the play. And they're so used to in the movie, like with the Scorpions being in there, I felt like that needed to be there, especially the car. So we actually fixed up, Jim, a shop teacher, actually fixed up Richard's wheelchair to have it look like a car. And if you went to the show, you'll look at it. It's awesome the way it came out. And Richard's scene came out in the back and the side and just coming out with all the Flaming Dukes. So that was pretty cool. How was that experience to be a part of that, Richard?
I had fun doing it. Well, the only thing is that I didn't get the rec up Grace Lightning.
Oh yeah, that would have been pretty cool to have you race against Grease Lightning one way, but we couldn't fit that in. There was no scene in there to try to maybe squeeze that in there, but we did the best we can in that. So overall, guys, I mean, how did you guys all feel about the play and all together in general? Like,
It was pretty good. It was my first time being in Greece because my school wouldn't let me because I wasn't good enough for them. So it was pretty good for me being up there dancing playing as Roger as one of the T-Birds.
Yeah, you fit really well. Everybody that was casted, from T-Birds to Pink Ladies to the background to everything. I felt like it was a perfect fit for each of you guys, and the way you guys brought the characters alive, which is good, because each of you guys had your own individual style that brought the character to life. So you guys weren't like all the same. So that's what turned out really good. So Corey's over here having a laughing attack.
And I also heard on the 9th where the T-Birds and Pink Ladies will be performing.
Yeah, that's a good thing about the Grease show was it was more like it was an awesome opportunity to perform something like that. But I think as Creative Center, as all of you guys know that are listening to the show, we have outside performances like the Blues Brothers, the Mime, the Andrews Sisters. We have more shows that are coming up. But now we're going to start branching out Grease performers to go out and perform. So we do have an event, and hopefully it's in July. We'll talk a little bit more about that. That you'll get a chance to see the performers perform again. They're performing Summer Nights, Grease Lightning, Freddie My Love, and We Go Together. All the T-Birds and all the Pink Ladies that was part of that.
No Sandra D.
No Sandra D.
Oh.
No, just those four, because it's more. All of them are singing together, so we wanted those songs to have everybody all sing together. So
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm excited for doing that. No.
yeah, because
me too.
I think that's going to open a lot, because I noticed there was a lot of events going out throughout the year that I felt like it would be perfect to have like Grease performances in that, especially a lot of 50s related events like car shows and something like that. I can see Grease performances perform at those type of shows, So
That would be cool if the one of the cars was the real car from Grease.
Oh, the Grease Lightning car?
I forget what it's called. Yeah. And that would be cool if the owner let us go in it and
if somebody would have had that. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a 50s type of car
like
show.
movie. Yeah.
They may have something like that.
it's usually at A&W.
Is it?
But
Yeah.
downtown.
But there's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot of those, and that doing the Grease show really introduced who we have as performers, and you guys gonna go branch out and start doing outside shows. So it doesn't end there. Just because you finish the play, doesn't mean you're end as a T-Bird or a Pink Lady. It's pretty much you're stuck as a T-Bird and Pink Lady.
Yeah,
So
it is.
get ready to go perform as a T-Bird and Pink Lady throughout the year, because you're gonna go out on different shows. Yeah, Wyatt.
Well, I was kind of hoping we could add that one song that Danny Zuko didn't
Which
get
one?
to sing.
The drive-in song?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're hoping to do that, but we weren't allowed to do that. We can only use a song that was part of the script, so it
much
still
for
turned out
that.
good. I think it was more of a comedy type thing, and
Thanks.
people was laughing at it, but it was still your solo thing, and it still turned out really good.
I still
so.
added the proper emotion to it too.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
though it's supposed to be funny, I still think some part of it is emotional.
Yeah, and it turned out really good. And for myself, playing Danny Zuko a long time ago and getting the chance to do this play and directing it was an awesome experience to be a part of that. So, but
And
yeah.
afterwards, we went to Good Times.
Oh, that burger.
Oh, that was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Oh, I didn't even get to go, but it still sounds.
That's
so
who was
cool.
missing. It was
Yeah,
Wyatt.
come
Yeah.
on.
Wyatt. I was like, somebody's missing here. Like,
It was Wyatt.
missing.
Yeah.
Somebody's whiffing. Somebody's missing from here.
Oh my gosh, no!
Nah, you didn't miss much. It was just a juicy burger with like big thick fries and a chocolate shake.
Nothing like in
Not-
it now.
Nice
Yeah.
and crispy.
And the fries were like, oh.
Yum.
There was some parts in Grease were kind of hard, and remember to do. Like Grease Lightning was hard,
That's a lot of work. Yeah.
Grease Lightning was hard. All the moves we had to stay in focus,
Yeah. And doing it together, I think having you guys sing it all together, I think fit really well.
It did,
I mean, that was my whole plan. Really, was to have all you guys sing at the same time. But how would we do it? One person with one line, the other line, and Kevin, the way he mixed it up with each of you guys saying a couple lines and then a couple lines mixed it up, it turned out really good. The way.
Yeah, I heard a lot of comments. A lot of people liked that song than the movie.
Yeah, yeah. You guys, I mean, the performances you guys did, you guys blew everybody away. They didn't know. Honestly, some of the audience came up to me saying it's the best Creative Center show they ever seen, and they were really surprised to see how much dancing you guys did. I mean, they knew they were going in to see a Grease, but they didn't think you guys were going to do that much dancing, and you guys did a lot of dancing in that. They were just like blown away how much dancing you guys did. So that you guys, kudos
Yeah.
to you guys on that, you know. So, but yeah, I mean that's one of the reasons why we've been away doing our podcast. But yeah, we are back now, and we're gonna be heavily involved in doing, you know, keeping all the audience and, you know, all the families updated on what's going on at the Creative Center. The Creative Center News will be back. We'll be having our news segment back on YouTube again. And the Creative Center Talk Show will be available now on YouTube. So if you're hearing this, you're probably hearing it on YouTube. It still will be available on TuneIn. So if you guys have TuneIn and you go on the website, you can actually download the MP3 to this show
That cough.
to your phones or your music players. You can do that. Or you can go on YouTube, like you're listening to right now, and listen to the show streaming on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, on the Creative Center channel. So, but yeah, so that we're back, and again, we just want to thank everybody that's was listening to the show. And do you guys have anything to say to the audience that went to see Grease? Do you guys have any last minute things to say?
I hope all of you loved Grease. Loved Grease last week. And I hope we'll get to see you on the 9th. We're performing on that day in public.
And I'm sorry if we broke your camera, because some of you were taking pictures.
Oh, that's the paparazzi came in. I was trying to take the paparazzi out of here.
Yeah.
But oh well. But yeah, that will do it for today's episode of Creative Center Talk Show. And thank you for listening in. And here at the table, we all say bye.
Bye.